Gentlemen, welcome back to the Stoic Path. I'm Amelia, and today we're diving into something every man thinks he understands, but almost every man misreads in the real world. The weird signs that a girl actually likes you. And listen carefully. Not the obvious signs you see in cheesy rom-com movies, not the scripted flirting you see online, but the strange, subtle, psychologically driven behaviors women do subconsciously, even when they're trying to hide their attraction. Because here's the truth. Most guys never hear. Girls rarely walk up and say, "Hey, I like you." Instead, attraction leaks out through tiny behaviors, quiet patterns, and weird reactions most men overlook. And when you miss them, another guy sees them first, and you lose the moment forever. By the end of this video, you'll know the strange psychological signs she's into you, how to catch them instantly, what to do when you spot sign 1, subtle eye contact them, and 1, commonly misunderstood fake sign men get wrong. That ruins everything. So sit back, lean in, and don't blink. Because weirdness, gentlemen, is rarely random. Let's jump in. 7. She glances at you every chance. Women are not nearly as confusing as men think. Their minds run on patterns, context, and micro signals. And one of the biggest giveaways, the glance. If you catch her looking at you and she instantly snaps her head away like she just got caught stealing cookies at 2 a.m., that's attraction. Women don't waste their gaze on someone they don't care about. Let me paint a picture. You're sitting at a cafe minding your own business. Suddenly, you feel that heavy sensation, like someone staring at you from across the room. You look up, your eyes lock with hers for half a second, and then boom. She pretends to check her phone like it suddenly became the most interesting device ever created. Men misread that moment all the time. Most guys look away, awkward and confused. Pretend it didn't happen. Sit there silently wasting the moment. Not you. Here's what you do. Hold your gaze for half a beat. Stay relaxed. Try to catch her looking again. And trust me, if she's into you, sign 2, mirroring your movements, she will peek again. The female brain cannot resist rechecking the source of attraction. When it happens, smile. Not creepy, not overly confident, just a warm, grounded smile. If she smiles back, gentlemen, she has officially given you permission to approach. Don't overthink it. Approach like a man with intent, not fear, because hesitation kills attraction faster than rejection ever could. By the way, sign number 4 is one of the rarest behaviors girls do, and almost no man recognizes it. When you see it, it's basically her shouting, "Hey, please notice me, stay with me." 6th, she shows up glammed up around you. Men don't fully understand the psychology behind female appearance. Women choose their outfit based on who they'll see where they'll be, what impression they want to create. If she shows up looking noticeably more put together, glowing, and styled when she knows you'll be around, that's not coincidence. Most men assume, oh, she just likes dressing cute. Wrong. Women upgrade their appearance when they want to impress one specific person. Evolutionary psychology backs this. Humans present their best selves when we seek acceptance, status, or romance. And sign 3, light teasing. Here's the dark truth. When she doesn't care at all how she looks in front of you, that's because she's not trying to impress you harsh, but accurate. Watch how she dresses around. Check mark. Her random male friends versus you. If you notice the effort difference, that's one of the strongest signals you're on her mind. U.S. social context add-on. In American culture, subtle grooming changes are huge clues. Fresh nails, new perfume, styled hair, even something small like lip gloss. These are quiet invitations. If she shows up to a movie night with you wearing comfy sweats, don't panic. Comfort means emotional safety, and emotional safety is attraction's playground. But the first few meetups, she will look her absolute best for you. Men who miss this sign lose girls subtly, silently, permanently. Pay attention. Before we go deeper, the next sign is revealed through her friends. And if you miss this pattern, you'll misunderstand half of female behavior. Ready? 5th, her friends act weirdly friendly around you. Here's something men constantly underestimate. When a woman likes you, her friends will know before you ever do. Women communicate through subtle glances, whispered updates, restroom sign for compliments that go beyond words, meetings, silent approval signals. If she likes you, her friends are basically her emotional security squad, and what happens next is fascinating. Watch their behavior. If her friends smile at you more than usual, include you in group jokes, look at her when you talk, Tease her lightly when you're nearby. Congratulations. You're officially a topic in the group chat. Shy women especially use the friend buffer technique. They bring friends to feel safe, to test your social vibe, and to gather silent feedback. Now, listen closely, because this is where most men tragically self-destruct. Never ever look at her friend as competition, attention, or backup. Don't flirt with her friend. Don't joke about liking her friend. Don't compare them. You'll instantly vaporize your chances. Why? Because women are constantly scanning for loyalty signals. If you can't lock attention on the one you want, she'll assume you'd wander in a relationship too. Psychology tip from female behavior studies. Women fall harder for men who make them feel uniquely chosen. And here's a hidden sign. Nervous or excited around you. Gem. If her friends are cold, dismissive, short, or distant, it means she already asked them what they think of you and they gave a bad review. Painful? Yes. Helpful? Absolutely. Social approval matters more in female attraction than men realize. So pay attention not just to her, but to the environment she brings with her gentleman. Keep watching, because sign number 4 is one of the rarest unconscious attraction signals humans display. If she does this, she can't help herself. 4, she unconsciously mimics you. This one is straight out of deep psychology textbooks. When a woman is attracted to someone, her subconscious tries to mirror, connect, sync. She'll mirror your posture, your expressions, your tone, even your slang. Not because she's copying intentionally, but because her brain is trying to bond with you. This is called limbic synchry. Studies show when two people like each other, their nervous system starts syncing micro behaviors. If she starts using your expressions, laughing like you, or adopting your catchphrases, bro, that's not coincidence. Here's a simple experiment. Use a subtle slang she normally doesn't sign. 6 initiates secretive communication. Say something like, seriously, Loki, bro, that's wild. Then wait a week. If she uses it back later, bingo, her brain is linking to yours. Humans only mimic those they feel warmth toward. We mirror those we want to be accepted by. Even professional dating coaches use this test. And here's the emotional side. If her body language starts matching yours, she's allowing you into her nervous system zone. Men underestimate this massively. Mimicking is involuntary, and evolution did not design it to hide attraction. So watch for same sitting posture, matching energy levels, saying things right after you say them, similar gestures. It's like she's saying, I want to be close to your world. Real US. Dating example. American women often pick up new music genres because he likes them. A TV show he watches, a podcast he recommended. She's not bored, she's bonding. Male misinterpretation warning. If she mocks you in a playful way, not to insult you, but to reflect you, that's actually attraction disguised as humor. Light sarcasm is often nervousness, excitement, emotional investment. When women don't like you, they mimic nothing. The next sign is biological and happens in her eyes. And sign 7 finds excuses to be close to you. It's so strange, most men ignore it completely. You definitely don't want to miss this. 3, her eyes blink more when she talks to you. Time for a fun and freakishly accurate psychology lesson. Did you know the average person blinks roughly 6 to 10 times per minute? But here's the twist. Studies in nonverbal communication show something fascinating. When someone is attracted, excited, or emotionally stimulated, their blinking rate increases. Why? Because the nervous system ramps up when we're around someone who matters. So the next time you're talking to her, watch the sparkle in her eyes. Notice if her blinks pick up speed. Pay attention to pupil dilation. Just don't stare like a horror movie villain. Better strategy. Observe how she behaves around others first. That's your neutral baseline. Then compare how she behaves around you. If her blinking rate jumps, her pupils widen, or she maintains eye contact longer than usual, gentlemen, her nervous system just snitched on her feelings. Now, does this mean you should start counting her blinks like some undercover detective? No. Overanalyzing is creepy. Conclusion and final tips, but comparison patterns never lie. If she's emotionally flat with her friend and sparkly, fidgety, or giggly with you, take note. And trust me, the next sign is one of the strangest emotional games women play. And if you misread it, you'll think she's losing interest. She's not. To she's hot, then cold. One day, she's texting you like you're the most interesting person on planet Earth. The next day, silence, dry replies, barely there. Most men panic. Is she losing interest? Did I say something wrong? Did I scare her away? Relax. This behavior isn't random. It's calculated balance. Women don't want to look desperate. They don't want to blow their cover. They don't want to appear too eager. So they regulate their emotional exposure by creating a push-pull pattern. Psychology calls it self-P protection strategy plus attraction maintenance translation. She likes you. She's nervous. She's testing your consistency. Women know something most men ignore. Anything too easy loses value. So what should you do? Stay consistent. Don't double text emotionally. Don't throw needy energy. Match her pace, not her panic. Chasing too aggressively will sabotage the balance. Instead, remain grounded. Give her space, but don't disappear like a ghost hunter. Witness protection. When she pulls back, it's often a subconscious attempt to see if you'll chase just enough. B. Stay confident. C. Show stable interest. And yes, in the United States, this pattern is extremely common due to modern texting culture. Men who understand this win, men who panic lose, comment below. If you've ever had a girl suddenly go cold only to come back acting like nothing happened, you're not alone. 1. Her feet tell the truth. This one is weird and a little creepy, but it's one of the most accurate attraction indicators on Earth. Our feet point where our interest goes. We're not conscious of it. We're too busy thinking about facial expressions, what to say, how we look. But feet don't lie. If she's facing away with her body, but her toes are pointed toward you, that's her subconscious turning toward attraction. Reverse example, when someone wants to leave a conversation, their feet slowly drift toward the exit. You've probably seen this at awkward parties. Someone's upper body is polite, but their feet are already halfway home. So here's your new superpower. When you're talking to a girl you like, glance gently downward. If her feet aim toward you, interest. If her feet angle away, she's psychologically exiting. This is especially accurate in social gatherings, group environments, clubs, classrooms, offices, because it reveals hidden interest through body alignment. Now, pay attention to closeness. If she inches closer while orienting feet toward you, that's attraction plus comfort. But wait, here's a subtle goodbye cue. Most men never see the awkward goodbye syndrome. When a woman likes a guy in a group setting, she gets nervous about saying goodbye. Why? She doesn't want others to notice her emotional attachment. She doesn't want to embarrass herself. She doesn't want to get teased. So instead of hugging you, boldly giving prolonged eye contact, or acting confident, she might handshake you awkwardly, say something quick and weird, or even disappear quietly. Then minutes later, hey, sorry I didn't say goodbye properly. That text isn't random. It's anxiety mixed with attraction. If she didn't care, she wouldn't care. Happy indifference is silence. Nervous texting is attraction. Remember that American social circles judge romantic interactions publicly. Women feel eyes on them, so they often retreat, then reach out privately where emotions feel safer. This is why an awkward exit equals a romantic tell. Now, before you go out there spotting signals like Sherlock Holmes on espresso, you need to know the biggest misconception that ruins everything that's coming next. And trust me, almost every man gets this wrong. The big misconception most men get wrong. All right, gentlemen, now that you're becoming fluent in these strange psychological signals, there's one mistake that destroys more male confidence than rejection ever will. It's this: assuming a compliment means she secretly likes you. Listen carefully. Women compliment men for 3 different reasons, but only one of them is attraction. Most men misinterpret all 3. Let's break it down. Reason number 1, she's being socially polite. In American culture, especially in cities, women are taught from a young age to soften tension with compliments. It's harmless, friendly, and socially smooth. Examples: I like your jacket, cool shoes, nice haircut. These comments are currency and social etiquette. They cost nothing and sometimes mean nothing emotionally. It's not always flirting. Reason number 2, she respects your effort. Sometimes she compliments something you achieved or improved, your work ethic, your project, your discipline, your progress at the gym. This means admiration. But admiration is not attraction. It's respectful acknowledgement, not romantic pursuit. Reason number 3, she actually likes you. The rare one? Here's the difference. When her compliment is nervous, soft, slightly awkward, said while making eye contact, followed by a smile, fidget, or hair tuck. That's emotional vulnerability leaking through. Attraction-based compliments usually sound like, "You smell really good today." "I like when you wear that color. You always make me laugh. I feel comfortable around you." Those are personal, those are vulnerable. But again, never base your move on one compliment alone. Attraction is measured in patterns, not isolated moments. Men who assume too much get labeled creepy, delusional, socially unaware. Women value emotional intelligence more than looks, so filter compliments the right way. Women dislike making men feel rejected, so they soften interactions with small kindnesses. Kindness does not equal romantic interest. This is why so many men misread friendliness and fall into heartbreak because they wanted the compliment to mean something it didn't. Stay observant, stay grounded, stay calibrated. So, what should you actually do when she compliments you? Accept it confidently, smile, thank her genuinely, don't freeze, don't over-celebrate, just let it land. How you respond reveals your emotional maturity. Women are constantly scanning reactions. Men who act like compliments are rare. Survival tokens appear insecure. Men who treat them casually appear confident. Confidence is attractive. Neediness is expensive. Now, before we wrap this up, let's talk about something even deeper, because knowing these signs isn't enough. You must understand what to do with them. Most guys spot attraction and then stall. They overthink. They freeze. They analyze themselves out of opportunity that ends now. Stay tuned. What to do next? Actionable blueprint. When you spot 2 or more attraction signals, approach calmly. Start a simple conversation. Don't flex your entire personality in 60 seconds. Be curious, not desperate. Lean into connection, not performance. If she responds with prolonged eye contact, engaged questions, genuine laughter, keep going. If she responds with short answers, no curiosity, distant body language, pull back, respect, space, confidence, isn't chasing everything. It's reading everything. Women don't fear rejection the way men do. Their deeper fear, regret, the regret of choosing wrong, the regret of looking desperate, the regret of losing control. So they protect themselves with subtle signals, slow pacing, indirect flirting. To the untrained eye, it looks confusing to you. Now it's communication. And finally, there's one last subtle concept men must understand about female attraction, because it will prevent you from misreading every future interaction you'll ever have. And if you master it, you'll never question a woman's interest. Again, that's coming in the final part, the final insight. Most men never learn. All right, gentlemen. Now that you've decoded the weird, subtle, and powerful signs of female attraction, there's one more concept you must burn into your mind-brain. Attraction is rarely logical, almost never direct, always emotional. Women may think they choose partners logically, but neurologically, attraction forms through curiosity, comfort, subtle attention, subconscious behavior, syncing, emotional tension. It's a slow burn, not a light switch. In modern American dating culture, texting, social media, group dynamics, fear of judgment, all create layers of hesitation women hide behind. That's why the signs are weird, not obvious, not loud. They're quiet leaks of emotional interest through tiny cracks in behavior. Your new mindset: stop asking, "Does she like me?" Start asking, "Is her behavior different with me compared to everyone else?" Patterns reveal truth. Context exposes attraction. Comparisons expose desire. Women don't treat every guy equally. Pay attention where the rules bend for you. Here's a secret very few men ever realize. It's not about being the most handsome. It's about being the most emotionally interesting. Women remember how a man makes them feel different, act different, think differently about themselves. Attraction is about emotional contrast, not physical perfection. Women are masters at creating emotional ambiguity. Why? Because ambiguity draws curiosity, triggers competition, creates anticipation, builds longing. When she's hot and cold, nervous yet present, glammed up but shy, she's managing tension, not rejecting you. And tension is the oxygen of attraction. Men who panic suffocate it. Men who stay calm ignite it. Women fear these 3 things more than rejection. 1. Being judged by others. 2. Losing dignity. 3. Choosing wrong publicly. So awkward. Goodbyes, indirect compliments, subtle signals, shy glances are all coping mechanisms, not rejections. When you spot multiple weird signs, approach confidently, spark simple conversation, show curiosity, offer calm, slow energy, and remember, the easiest way to kill attraction is to act like you're surprised she's interested. Women notice confidence more deeply than looks. Gentlemen, here is your power. Move from now on. Stop waiting for perfect clarity. Clarity comes after you act. If she gives you subtle signals, she's already waiting. Make the move, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. Attraction has an expiration date. Tell me in the comments which weird sign have you experienced, but never realized what it meant until now. Share your story. You'll help other men see what they're missing. And that's it for today, gentlemen. If you found these psychological signals eye-opening, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with a friend who desperately needs this knowledge. Because when it comes to attraction, the signs are always there. You just have to know how to read them. I'm Amelia, and you're watching The Stoic Path. Until next time, stay sharp, stay observant, stay dangerous.